things, right? And they're great. They all help people. From ear candles to hemorrhoids, all sorts of cool stuff, right? But anyone else can do that. Anyone, right? We've now got into medical marijuana in California because they get reimbursed. I'm going, oh my God, this is madness. Where is it going to stop? And one of the reasons the proposition that chiropractors should prescribe drugs is around is because you're going to earn a little bit more money. And the average DC in Arizona earns declared income, and of course it's not that different because most of it's reimbursement. Declared income is $48,000 a year. My CA used to earn $48,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, well, one of the reasons is you could earn more money. Well, you could also earn more money if you worked harder and you went to work and you actually, got off your backside. In New Zealand, the average medical doctor works 44 hours a week. The average chiropractor works 27. Chiropractors are friggin' part-timers. Right? They are part-timers. And they go, graduates go, yeah, but it's my life. I want a good lifestyle. You're prepared to have a nice lifestyle and do the things you want to do, and people are dying in your community right now. Dying in your community right now. It's like, you haven't got time to be retired. Why is it that a doctor leaves Whitehead in Palmerston North, New Zealand, next August will have been in practice 50 years? And 3 years ago his practice burned down. Here's a gentleman who's had the busiest practice in New Zealand for 45 years. Graduated, had no idea how to run an office. He flew up to the Parker seminars, so a flight from Palmerston North to Auckland, New Zealand, across to Los Angeles and whatever city that was. He didn't know how to run a practice 50 years ago. As he heard about the Parker gig, he went to the Parker seminars 23 times in a row. He'd leave on a Thursday, be back in his office Tuesday morning. His patients just thought he had a long weekend. He graduated and didn't feel as though he knew enough about chiropractic. He went and studied with Clarence Gonstead for 6 months. And you go, well, he must have good scripts. No, the man is thinking on a whole different plane. And today we're going to finish and talk about the mind. By the way, if you want to know what his report of findings is, it's only 5 words. And here's a guy who has the best chiropractic exam out of anybody I know. He uses, one of his technologies, he uses motion x-rays, like video fluoroscopy. And people say, well, that uses way more radiation. No, published in the British Journal of Radiology that a video fluoroscopy uses less, puts less radiation in the body than plain film x-rays. He's gone through 4 of those units because he wears them out. 4 of them. And when he first bought it, it was probably $500,000. His mission was to be the best chiropractor, like Clarence Gonstead was. So he gets to 73 years of age, just about 3 years ago, and his practice burned down. There was a fire on one of the computers, and it literally burned down. And here's a guy who's a multi-millionaire many, many times over, and he could have said, hey, I've had a great career, it's been awesome. And he goes, great, now I can build the practice of my dreams. And 18 months goes by, and I got invited to the opening party, and this practice is cool. Look up Whitehead Clinic, Whitehead Chiropractic in New Zealand, you'll see it. Absolutely beautiful. All the things you ever wanted to do, to get the ideal practice.